Yo, what up? It's your boy, and we back at it once again with that Danganronpa. Alright, let's get into it. I kind of forget what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Leave the area? Yes. I made my way into the after-hours school and headed for the data center on the 4th floor. Okay, yeah, that's right. Eventually, I wound up at the data center, but when I arrived, Kyoko's not here. That's weird. She said to meet here. Is she maybe inside already? Put my hand to the door, and with a certain amount of force, rattle, rattle, it didn't open. I tried again, but it must be locked. What was it Kyoko said? The data center on the 4th floor.
What's this?
Oh ho? What are you doing up, mister? Gah.
Damn it!
Breaking into a locked room is incredibly prohibited. Don't you know? Oh, well, I just... You're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right? But...
Hey!
I can see that, you dolt. Don't waste my time telling me crap I could see for myself.
Unbelievable.
It looked like you might break it. You might break in any second, so I thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Or, are you gonna try and tell me you were sleepwalking or something? No, nothing like that. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know. Stop being weird and go back to bed. What's wrong now?
Just a second.
Why are you out here making a racket? Kyoko.
You too?
No, you two.
You guys?
Whatever. The two of you get back to bed. I'm positively exhausted from the class trial.
It's true.
Sure. You got it. Come on, Makoto. Let's head back. What?
Hey,
Did you hear me? We're leaving. I had no idea what's going on.
shall we go?
Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Let's just go. Okay.
Boom, boom.
Yeah! Yeah! Get on! Get out of here! Shoo! Shoo! So we left and went back to our rooms. And then...
Goodbye.
So, goodbye. Hold on. Listen, what was that all about just now? She woke me up, made me go to the data center, which just so happened to be locked. And then she shows up late, and we leave without checking a single thing? What was the point of all that? Don't worry about it. I figured that would be the end of our conversation, just like always, but...
Goodbye.
Well then, good night. Sure. And then, that was over. But, as I turned to leave...
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Mercuro Ikusaba. What? Kyoko was right next to me once again, whispering into my ear.
Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Oh shit. How does she know that though? What are her secrets, huh? Huh? Woo!
Mukuro Ikusaba. Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Watch out for her. Kyoko told me to watch out for her. Mukuro Ikusaba. That was 3 days before the next incident. 3 days before we would be faced with another murder. 3 days before the worst thing so far would reveal itself. In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial, that morning in the dining hall. So, let's begin the usual post-trial investigation. Hey! Huh, you didn't make small talk or anything. You never just get straight to the point like that. If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk. Jeez, how high is that horse of yours?
Well?
He just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. That's what I think anyway. Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. They creep around the school like a mouse. But the mastermind's pride is as bloated as a cow's udder.
In the name of my family.
And no matter what it takes, I will rid this world of them.
Huh?
Hey, Kyoko, you seem pretty quiet. Why did I say Kyoko? You said Toka. Toko. Man, you're so boring now. You just sit there like a mushroom. I'm gonna start calling you Miss Mushroom.
What's your deal?
She didn't snap back at you. Her talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission. What? But if she can't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water. I don't care.
How about that?
And you're okay with that, Toko? Jeez, how low is that rock you're hiding under? I believe this is the small talk Byakuya warned us about.
Come on.
And yet, I let myself get involved. But it is now finished. I will never allow you to drag me down to your level again.
Let's go.
We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouths and start moving your legs. Pressured by an obviously irritated Byakuya, we all started our exploration. Can I just like teleport to the floor? Maybe not, because I've never been there before. But let's find out. Well, we can teleport to the stairs to take us up. Let's go. So here I am, the 5th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. The 5th floor has been open to us. And it's totally different from the floors we've seen up until now. And for some reason it feels unpleasant. Well, you're just a bitch, Makoto. A little bitch. A little stupid ass bitch. Is there a coin behind me? Yes, there is. Such a odd place for a coin to be hidden. Nothing else in this room. Wait. Is that Monokuma getting picked on? Nighttime secrets. Okay. Huh? Does she want to talk to me about something? Toko, what's wrong? Is she trying to say something? I think she's almost just a little more and I might be able to get it. I'm sorry, but I have no idea what it is you're trying to tell me. She just let her shoulders drop. She looks sad. I guess she gave up. Oh, fuck. What the hell is this? A grotesque horror of the room struck me hard and fast. What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled, it was sour, pungent, incredibly rank.
I see.
It seems awful, doesn't it? It's... It must be at least vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've been around your fair share of corpses. Are you saying... It's the smell of death. Their flesh and fat and blood. There's no surprise in his voice, no shock. He was right. I had experienced the smell more than once before. It was the smell of death and despair. But the smell is strong here, condensed. It's the smell of a battlefield. Monokuma must have...
Hey,
What?
come on now.
My fault again?
Boom, boom.
Stop trying to blame everything on me! If you hadn't done what you did, this never would have happened.
Unbelievable.
No. It's quite the opposite. The opposite?
Now then.
Yep. Let me give you a itty bitty iggy swiggy swig squiggy little hint. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. I just left it exactly how I found it. What?
Yes, indeed.
How's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you get from NPCs in those mean old RPGs.
Oh.
But it's pretty scary, huh? All the blood over the wall and junk? Of course, even in the even in the outside world, people die bloody, gruesome deaths every day.
I can't wait.
So it's not really a big deal. Just keep your chin up and keep on living, soldier. What's he talking about? He just left it the way he found it? What's the meaning of all this? Eye for an eye. There's blood all over the place. I have to shut my eyes forever. I want to shut my eyes forever against this ghastly sight. It appears all the bloodstains are dry. And the color has changed as well. I think it's safe to assume these stains are considerably old. This is all really blood? Of course. I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. And it is interesting, I assure you. What on earth happened in this classroom? He seems like he's enjoying himself. No way I can keep up with someone like that. Byakuya. Byakuya? What about what Monokuma just told us? It's like he's not even here. He must be lost in thought. Is he really thinking that hard, or is he just flat out ignoring me? I don't think I've seen everything there is to see. Oh, okay. I actually have to investigate this room. There's white chalk outlines drawn all over the floor. How many bodies were there? I've seen this thing on detective shows and stuff like that. You always see it as the scene of the murder. I wish I could say I don't believe it. Raw. It's locked. Came all this way just to be denied. The sign on the hall says biolab. A biolab? That's where forbidden we're forbidden from seeing into. It kind of sounds like something out of an old cheesy horror movie. What's up, Ayo? This floor feels different compared to all the others. I'm not sure what it is. Is there some reason for that? I hope it's not anything too creepy. Yeah, I want to go in that room you're standing in front of then, lady. Lady! What's this? The suit of armor is on display. It's extremely Japanese. There are multiple coins as well located in the suit. There's a bunch of wooden lockers in here. The wooden lockers and keys remind me of super old school public bathhouses. It's a straw post used for sword practice. Did they use it for training here too? Even though this room is totally enclosed, there's a bunch of cherry trees. There's a cherry tree planted in here, and it's in full bloom.
Hey.
It's quite elegant. This is what you consider elegant?
Indeed.
I lived overseas for a long time, so this kind of Japanese style scenery is refreshing. But considering our situation, isn't it kind of out of place? That target seems pretty far away. Gotta say, pretty proud of my eyesight. Did your eyesight pick up those coins too, my boy? What Kyoko told me yesterday. What the heck did it mean?
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Kyoko? I'm not going to say anything. Huh? I can't say anything. Kyoko narrowed her eyes. Her gaze darted up to the surveillance camera.
Hey.
You understand why, right? She was trying to tell me that whatever it is, it was important. The mastermind couldn't find out. But how did Kyoko get her hands on information that could be that important?
So then...
We're finished here. She made it very clear that our conversation had come to an end. And just like that, and just like usual, I didn't understand anything better than before. Hey, Kyoko. She wouldn't even make eye contact. I guess she really doesn't feel like talking. Of course he's in here. He's probably just looking for some weed. Wow, what is that? This thing is super weird and super creepy. Flowers aren't supposed to be that big. Is this thing real?
Watch out!
Watch out! Huh? That's the Monokuma flower. I came up with the name myself. Try and touch it, and you're in for some real excitement. Your heart's all like, whoa, and the plant's all like, snap, and your flesh is all like, whoa, I'm dead. In other words, it's a monstrosity. It's pretty freaking amazing, if I do say so myself. A student at Hope's Peak Academy added improvement after improvement, and created this miracle creature. The ultimate botanist, although they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy.
Actually...
By the way, despite how it looks, that flower is super practical. It can eat paper, plastic, even people. So it's totally good for the environment.
Well done.
Such an eco-friendly creation is vital for the future growth of a healthy society. Not that I know anything about that myself. Spouting more and more nonsense, Monokuma eventually disappeared. Whatever it is, I better keep my distance. It looks like... Nah, I'm just gonna stop talking. Just to be sure, I better take a look in that shed. This place is totally disorganized, from the lawnmower to fertilizer, flower pots to farm tools. And leaning against the back wall, is that a pickaxe? Bags of fertilizer are piled up, so there are this many different. There are so many different kinds to choose from. There are different kinds of gardening tools here. Are they trying to get us to become self-sufficient? Huh? There's something carved into the handle of this pickaxe. Crazy diamond. I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere. That does sound extremely familiar. There's a lawnmower here. Even with this here, who's actually gonna take care of the lawn? So many flower pots, big ones, little ones, any size you might need. Maybe I'll grow some flowers to put in my room. This is a chicken coop. What's a chicken coop doing here? This place even has chickens, huh? They're just regular chickens, right? They don't eat people or lay bombs instead of eggs or something crazy like that? Seems safe. It's chicken. It's really alive, right? There's no mistake. Oops. Oh, you like chickens too, Makoto? Yeah, I love these little guys. They're seriously cute, right? There's exactly 5 of them here. Exactly. 5. You know, the number that comes after 4 and before 6, at least in terms of natural numbers. Anyway, whenever the number 5 pops up, that's a good omen. It contains the mysteries of the cosmos.
I'm at least 30% right.
It's a number of power, a refreshing number on par with a hand-squeezed all-natural lemonade. He never lets me get a word in edgewise. There's some kind of control panel set near the wall. Does this control the air conditioner or something? It's for the sprinklers. Sprinklers? Yeah, it controls the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change it without permission. Of course, the setting panel is locked. So, you couldn't change it if you wanted to. So that means the sprinklers go off at 7:30 every morning? Yep, you got it. It's super user-friendly, which sucks. So if you get here too early, you'll get drenched. So watch yourself. But you're not a little kid, right? You're too old to go running through sprinklers anyway.
Disgusting.
Or do you have some weird kind of water fetish? I'm gonna tell everyone.
Yo.
At first, I thought I saw blue skies, But it turns out it's just painted. They just painted the walls and ceiling.
You know?
Oh, but the plants are all real. It's been a while since I've smelled vegetation. It helps me relax. I bet it does.
What the heck?
That's not what you're thinking, is it? Huh? What? Why is that bad? Don't you get it? Don't you realize the true horror of plant life? Oh wait, did I just read Makoto's line as hero? I don't even know, man. What am I doing? It's there, just beneath the surface. Beneath the calm exterior, they're always watching and waiting. And when they decide they can't leave us in charge of the Earth anymore,
The end is nigh!
they'll put their plan for global human extinction into action.
Well?
I'm serious. Okay, buddy. I guess I've seen what there is to see for now. So once again, nothing I found makes sorry, but once again, nothing I found seems to make any sense. I need to head back to the dining hall and find out what the others turned up. Turned down for what? One after another, everyone made their way into the dining hall, and before too long, it would appear everyone has returned. But still, it's just 6 of us. That's barely enough for a decent volleyball game.
Just a second.
Hey, don't be so sourpuss. Don't be a sourpuss. We gotta think positive. Besides, even if one more person dies, we can still field a basketball team.
Hey.
That's like reverse positive thinking. Anyway, there's no time to be depressed. For the sake of everyone we lost, we have to do our best. Can we all stop? Can we stop all this group hug nonsense? We need to find out what everyone discovered. By the way, did any of you find it? The other strange room on the 5th floor? Well, no. Strange is a massive understatement. The smell of flesh and fat and blood. The white outlines of countless corpses. It was more dreadful than anything I've encountered so far.
What?
What? What the hell are you talking about? The smell itself was horrific. Far beyond any normal murder scene. Everybody's smell concentrated.
Huh?
God, I'm glad I didn't see it. I feel like I'm gonna barf just hearing you describe it. But, I mean, what happened in that room?
So in other words,
I can only think of one thing. A large group of people died right there in that room. A bunch of people were killed in there? Stop, seriously, I'm gonna throw up.
It can't be.
Perhaps that's what was meant by the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Huh? You're thinking the same thing then. My theory is the mass murders that took place in that room is the incident said to have happened 1 year ago. That awful scene in that room, that was the tragedy that happened a year ago?
in other words,
Precisely. The tragedy is another name for the genocide of student body of Hope's Peak Academy. If that's true,
it's all clear now.
that would explain why Hope's Peak was forced to close its doors.
Hey.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that all makes sense, but it's all just so awful. Not just awful, super awfully awful. They're right, it's beyond awful. It's terrible, tragic, hopeless. But still, how is it no one of us ever heard about something like that happening? Does that mean they really did cover it up? That strange room on the 5th floor. We can only assume that a large number of people died in that room. So the mass murder that took place in that room is the incident that happened 1 year ago. Oh, it's just, okay. We're just repeating. Okay.
In other words, naturally.
Boo, boo, boo. Is she really not gonna talk anymore? Like, I'm fine with that because it's one less voice for me to do, but like, she really not gonna talk? Like, not gonna talk at all? Like, at all, at all? Okay. Hey, Byakuya, it seems like Toko wants to say something.
What?
So? What are you telling me? Why are you telling me? Well, because you told her to zip it or whatever. I forgot about that.
Huh?
Jesus, man. I know you like torturing her, but come on. Well, Toko, if you want to envelop us all in your putrid breath, I won't stop you. Oh, jeez, that voice crack. You honor me, master. Don't worry, I took care of the odor problem. Seriously? You're just gonna take it? Shut up! And don't interrupt when Master and me are talking. Okay, so what did you want to tell us? Well, I was in classrooms on the 5th floor and something caught my attention. It was this. A knife? What? That thing is huge, like Rambo size.
What?
It's a survival knife of some type. But what was it doing in that classroom?
Well,
How would I know?
Very suspicious.
What are you gonna use that knife for? What are you gonna plan to do to us? I'm not gonna do anything. I just picked it up. I didn't want to leave a knife just laying around.
How about that?
I'd rather it laying around than in the hands of a serial killer. Don't compare me to her. I'm nothing like her. Listen, more important, now that we have a knife, what are we gonna do with it?
You know?
We can't let Toko keep it. Well, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do.
what's your
I-
problem?
Don't want it anyway. It's too dangerous. So what to do?
So then,
Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Huh? Me? Yeah, I totally trust Makoto to take care of it.
Okay.
Then that's it. Hold on. Don't I get a say?
It's all clear now.
It just shows how much they trust you. You should do as they ask. Are you sure it's trust? I feel like it's just using me. Okay, so here you go, Makoto. They act like I already said yes. Fine. I guess there's nothing I can do. I'll just keep it in my desk drawer for now. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Hey, Toko. Do I still have bad breath? Sorry, it stinks. I'm sorry, it stinks. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
You made a valuable discovery. Good job. Huh? Did Master just praise me? Hey, good for you. I'm dreaming. I must be dreaming. That I would ever experience such a dream. It's strange. Okay. Just gonna go past that. Whenever I look at Toko these days, it makes me feel sad.
You know?
Well, there's a big garden on the 5th floor, and I found more than one thing to be worried about. A stupidly large plant in a chicken coop. And I know what you're gonna say, but a tool shed. Why would I react to that? I already know what. Okay, well, whatever. I guess we'll react. Monokuma said that was called Monokuma flower. Even touching it seems dangerous, so we have to be careful.
For serious?
It's totally a man-eating plant. I'm pretty sure it's different from the one that lives in the pipe, though. Anyway, that thing must benefit from the sprinkler system as much as anything else in there. Oh yeah, apparently the sprinkler comes on every morning at 7:30 on the dot. Yeah, remember that. You don't want to get drenched and catch a cold. No, it's probably gonna be a clue in a murder. Well, well, you don't have to worry. They say idiots never catch colds, you know? Of course not, because idiots never get wet. I think you're thinking ducks. I'm starting to worry about you, Hero. Can you tell me what 10 plus 10 is?
What the heck?
Hey, come on. You don't always have to call me dumb. I may have been held back 3 times, but that doesn't make me stupid. But if it'll make you happy, I'll answer your dumb question. So, what was the question again? Don't worry. You just answered it.
You know?
There are a bunch of chickens in the chicken coop, right? That's right. 5 chickens. I love chickens. Let's raise them up to be big and fat. Then we can make fried chicken. Oh, or barbecue. Decisions. Oh. Or how about raw? Cause there's nothing fresher than raw, right? I'm pretty sure that'd kill you.
You know?
Well, there's a big garden on the 5th floor. There's a chicken coop, a large plant, and a tool shed. You noticed it too, huh? The pickaxe.
What?
Huh? What about the pickaxe? Well, there was a pickaxe in the tool shed, and the words crazy diamond have been carved into the handle. Haven't we seen that phrase somewhere before? Crazy diamond. Yeah, now that does sound kind of familiar, I think.
It's true.
I don't just think. I know. We've definitely seen that phrase before. Huh? Where? Ah, that's it. I remember. It was on Mondo's uniform, on the back of his jacket. His jacket said something like that, right? Crazy diamond?
I see.
You're absolutely right. But why would that be on the pickaxe in the garden?
Could it be?
Mondo must have stuck it in there and done it, right? Snuck it in there and done it, right?
Not possible.
But we don't have access to the garden. But we didn't have access to the garden room until today.
That's right.
Then maybe Mondo brought it with him, and when he first came here, Monokuma confiscated it? Whatever the reason. That's what stuck out to me in the tool shed. The pickaxe connected to Mondo. Well, what stuck out to me wasn't the pickaxe at all. Huh? Then what did?
Yo!
What I noticed was the lawnmower. I'm thinking maybe we can use it to call out for help. How are you gonna call for help with a lawnmower?
What the heck?
I don't know. Maybe we can use it to make crop circles or something? Hey, yeah, that's it. I'm gonna make crop circles. And we're gonna use those to call for help. What the heck happened to you? You weren't like this in the beginning, you know?
You know?
Well, back then my personality hadn't quite solidified yet. I don't think it was possible, but I'm even more disappointed in you now than ever before.
Hey,
My concern is with the biolab. That was the only place on the 5th floor that we couldn't access. The biolab, huh? I wonder what's in there.
Could it be?
If this were anything like a cliche horror game, I bet it's some kind of creature, the final boss, or tyrant, or...
But
We're not in a video game, though. Either way, we don't need to worry about it at the moment. Don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood, no matter how much you think about it.
Naturally.
Your tiny brains can only do so much, so focus on utilizing them efficiently.
well,
I don't really know how you said it. I don't really like how you said it, but what you said is probably right.
What?
No, how I said it is right too.
yeah.
I checked all the windows on the 5th floor, front and back. That used to be Sakura's job, but anyway, no dice. There were metal plates on all the windows, just like everywhere else. Which means no chance of escape on the 5th floor either.
So,
But when I was looking around, I realized something about the layout of the school. The layout of the school? What exactly did you notice about the layout of the school?
Just a second.
You took a look around the 5th floor yourself, didn't you, Makoto? Huh? Why do you ask?
So then,
Because, if you did, you must have noticed the 5th floor is lacking something every other floor has. Something on the other floors, but not on the 5th floor. Are you talking about stairs? There aren't any stairs leading up from the 5th floor. That's what you're talking about, right? Huh? Does that mean the 5th floor is the end?
correct.
We're finally starting to get a clear picture of the school. All that's left now is to solve the underlying mystery. But that's the hardest part.
Okay.
Even if it's hard, we still gotta do it. Yeah, Hina's right. Everything will be okay as long as we work together, and I'll make sure we all. As long as we work together, I'm sure we'll make it out of this. No, not sure. We absolutely will. No, wait, bleh. No, not I'm sure. We absolutely will make it out, no matter what it takes. Well, I think all this new information we have, that's all the new information we have for now.
Yo.
So, now what do we do? Well, starting today, you're all under my command. But before we proceed, I need to figure something out.
No way.
Jeez, how cocky can you be? You're gonna bust through the ceiling in that head if your head gets any bigger. So, what is it you want to figure out? Kyoko's identity. Huh?
Well,
Kyoko's identity? But Kyoko is Kyoko, right? Yes, but who is she? The rest of us have clearly definable reasons for having been selected to the academy. Being selected to attend Hope's Peak Academy. Hina, the ultimate swimming pro. Heroes, the ultimate clairvoyant. Even Makoto's the ultimate lucky student. More lucky than luck these days. More unlucky than lucky these days, I guess. But so, what about Kyoko? Can anyone tell me what she is? Now that you mention it, she's never told us. Well, Kyoko doesn't really talk about herself anyways, right? It's not a matter of what she likes or doesn't like. It's a matter of trust. You can't trust someone who's unwilling to reveal their true identity. We need to avoid raising any more unnecessary suspicion. So, Kyoko, it's time you told us. I can't. What? Why won't you tell us?
Wrong.
I didn't say I won't. I said I can't.
What the heck?
What do you mean?
So,
What do you mean? Because I don't remember. What? I have no memory of what I am. You have no memory? You mean... amnesia!
What?
Even I thought you had a sense of humor. If I thought you had a sense of humor, I'd say you were joking. But this is a joke. But if this is a joke, I'm not laughing.
this is very suspicious.
You can't be serious now, can you? I knew you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything.
however,
But it doesn't matter. Either way, the truth will make itself clear before we're done.
What?
So, you have no intention of telling us? Then I can no longer stand by and do nothing.
hey,
What are you going to do? Torture me? Nothing so barbaric as that.
It's all clear now.
I will simply limit your options. I cannot allow you to engage in any further suspicious activities. Limit my options.
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. But if she gives you the key to her room, she can't go to sleep in her room. She'll be breaking a school regulation. And if she doesn't want that, she'll talk. It's easy. All she has to do is tell us about herself. Just hold on. A threat like that.
that's fine.
Fine. I understand. Good. You're finally in the mood for conversation. Without saying a word, Kyoko walked right up to Byakuya and held out her key to her
It
key
can't
to
be.
him. You damn fool! Why do you refuse to talk?
Because
Whether I want to or not, I can't. All I can do is to keep telling you that.
So,
Maybe she really did lose her memory.
Um,
If you really think about it, it doesn't sound totally impossible. This is the worst school ever, where only the worst stuff happens, right? Amnesia would fit right in.
however,
The worst school, where only the worst things happen? Do you really mean that? Huh?
hey,
Can you really be sure that life here has been filled with only the worst things? What do you mean? Well, what do you mean? Perhaps I've said too much. Kyoko turned her back on us and without a word began to walk
Come
away.
on.
Where do you think you're going?
goodbye.
Don't worry. I'm not going to go do anything I'm not going to do anything to harm any of you. Those were her last words as she left. Kyoko's last words. The dining hall was silent. The only sound was the door opening and closing as Kyoko left the room.
the heck?
What's her deal?
but
I think you went too far. Taking her room key like that for her, that wasn't far enough. Or maybe she just gets off on the attention. I can't believe her enjoying getting yelled at.
Stop talking.
You're getting annoying. You're getting noisy again, Toko.
Come on.
Sorry, still can't hear you. I can still hear you. The sound of you breathing, your heart beating, it grates on me.
Hey.
Are you telling her to die? I mean, I know how you feel, but what's Kyoko gonna do now? Plus, the situation, it's just like before. It's no different from when everyone started accusing Sakura, and I'm no different either. I still can't stop anyone.
What?
What the hell? Why are you yelling all of a sudden?
I mean,
Cause look. It's you? How long have you been standing there? I'm very, very angry!
angry.
Angry at what? At the thief. Yes, that's right. I'm very sad to tell you there's a thief in your midst. What?
Hey,
My precious! They stole it! You're precious. Let's
Your
talk about the
teacher
knife.
had such faith in you, and this is how you repay me? With betrayal?
Reality is filled with so much hardship, is it not? Isn't it? No wonder people run away into their fantasies. But what the heck is your precious? Shut up! I hope all of you get stuck in a hiring freeze and die penniless on the streets. What the fuck?
What the heck?
Andy's gone. What the heck was that all about?
So,
He said something about his precious getting stolen. Does anyone have any idea what that might mean? It's likely something to do with Kyoko. Huh? Who else other than her would be willing and be able to steal something from Monokuma? Did Kyoko really steal something from Monokuma? But if that's true, what was it? And why did she do that? Why would she do that? Bing bong schling schlong.
This, as such, it is officially soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked and entry at that. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
You know?
well,
Goodbye.
Hey, hey,
Sorry, I did not realize that my mic was muted for those last couple minutes. Oh, that's embarrassing. Like I was saying before I realized my mic wasn't recording, Makoto's an idiot. Like, how has he not died yet? Anyone could just come to his room at night, ring his doorbell, and just be like, meet me here. And he would just go there without letting anyone know that he's going there and meeting this person. And just literally someone could get away with the easiest murder of their life. Sorry for asking you to meet with me so late. It's okay. I'm used to
Correct.
it. Indeed.
so then,
Well then, let me get straight to the point. It's something you can't talk about in front of the surveillance cameras, right? So does this have something to do with whatever it is you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma told us earlier that someone had stolen something from him. Was it you?
indeed.
That's right. That's right. So, I was right. But what did you steal?
So,
I stole this. A key? But looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It's probably the only key of its kind on Earth. Where did you get this?
so,
From the headmaster's room. What? You snuck into the headmaster's room? But wasn't it locked?
however,
The lock was broken. What?
correct.
It was Sakura. She did it for us. She did?
Indeed.
Remember what she said in her note? I'm not going to lay down and die. I will fight you. So Sakura broke into the headmaster's room for us?
That's right.
That's right. So that we could uncover whatever secrets might lie hidden within. She did that for us? She violated the school regulations to help us. She had already decided to die, so her last act was to defy the rules of this place.
Indeed.
I noticed the room was open after the class trial was over yesterday. But if I'd have just strolled into the room, Monokuma would have noticed right away, which is why I used you as a decoy. So you asked me to meet you at the data center in order to...
Correct.
Correct. I wanted you to draw Monokuma's attention. I took that opportunity to sneak into the master's headroom, and as a result, I found this key. Wow. Then, what you told me yesterday, did that come from the headmaster's room too?
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
The 16th
The
student.
16th student.
Lying hidden somewhere
Lying
in
hidden
this school.
somewhere in this school.
The one they call the ultimate despair.
The ultimate despair.
Watch out for her.
Watch out for her. Did you find something about Mukuro Ikusaba while you were in there?
Indeed.
I did find a file in the headmaster's room that talked about her, yes. I don't know all the details yet, but one thing I do know is that Murako Ikusaba is dangerous. Dangerous?
In other words,
She may very well be the mastermind. Mastermind? But didn't Alter Ego say that the mastermind was probably the mastermind? The headmaster
Wrong.
was probably the mastermind? No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind. I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right. To make such a strong statement without proof, that's not like Kyoko at all. But if it isn't the headmaster, does that mean Murako Ikusaba really could be the mastermind? Anyway, this key is the one big opportunity we have been waiting to get our hands on. Now that we've grasped it, we can't let it go, can we? Sure, but I mean, what's this key even unlock?
so
I don't know yet, which is why I need you to draw Monokuma's attention again while I go and find out. Wait, so you're planning on sneaking back in again? You can't. That's way too dangerous. And you want me to draw his attention? But we don't know... We don't actually know there's just one mastermind, right? If there's more than one person watching us.
Is that right?
But they didn't catch on last night, right? Maybe we just got lucky.
Hey.
Or maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Huh? Like I said, we didn't get caught last night. But, as you said, maybe it was pure luck. Which is why we're gonna run the experiment one more time. And if we're successful, then we may have just been lucky enough. Then what may have just been a lucky guess will be proven true. As Kyoko talked, she was so calm and collected as ever. She was as calm and collected as ever. I couldn't help but just stand there and listen.
Hey.
If it's true that the mastermind can't watch us and control Monokuma at the same time, then there would have to be a period of time where the mastermind is vulnerable. What we need to do is find out for sure if that's true, actually true, and if we can exploit it. Maybe, but no matter what the reward, the risk is just too high. When you think about what might happen if we fail,
Why is that?
I don't think you need to worry all that much. After all, with minimal restriction, you are free to explore at your discretion. No restrictions have been placed on our efforts to solve the mystery, am I wrong? Even when I took the key, I didn't break any rules as far as I can tell. But if the mastermind decided to do something, all the rules in the world won't matter. He could just kill us without a second thought.
I see.
I see. In that case, even if the plan fails, we'll still be able to prove or dispute the hypothesis.
Correct.
What? In a moment of crisis, will the mastermind break their own rules or adhere to them no matter what?
In other words,
We gain something whether we succeed or not. Now, there's no reason not to do it, right? But
if you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
we all know the danger, but the risk means solving the mystery. We have no choice.
Hey.
Am I wrong? At that moment, I finally realized I had never seen the slightest hint of fear or despair in Kyoko's eyes. Her gaze was firmly fixed on the mystery ahead. Firmly? The enemy stands before us, and with that in view, she just smiled. I can't change how I feel, and wouldn't if I could. Then Kyoko took something from her coat pocket and held it out to me. Huh? What's this?
It's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. If something happens...
However...
I'm not planning on dying, but there's always a chance of it. A death without meaning is unappealing.
Hey.
Please. I want you to hold on to it for me. Fine. I'll hold on to it. Just because you asked me to. But I'm gonna give it back at some point. You can be sure of that.
Indeed.
Yes. Of course.
Hey.
Oh, and one more thing. You can't tell anyone about what I've discovered. Sure, because then there's a chance the mastermind might find out, right?
Indeed.
Well, there's that too. Huh? You mean there's something else?
Well...
It's nothing. Forget I said anything. I can't just forget that easily.
So then...
Okay then, shall we begin?
Makoto.
I'm counting on you, Makoto. I'm just gonna have to get Monokuma's attention, right? Well, I guess I'll give it my best shot.
Goodbye.
I'm going then. The rest is up to you. Her curt goodbye was no different from any other time, and like every other time, she moved at a brisk pace as she left. What wasn't like every other time was the sudden knot I felt in my stomach as I watched her walk away. No, everything's gonna be fine. I know it, because it's Kyoko. Talking to myself helps shake off some of the anxiety, and then I got to work. Okay, let's do this. Hey, Monokuma, you can see me, right? Get out here. I got a bone to pick with you. And then, a few moments later...
Monokuma appears!
Well. This is a surprise. You being the one to call me out. Hey, by the way. Huh?
Most suspicious.
What were you and Kyoko up to? Going to the bathhouse? Just the two of you? In the middle of the night? Definitely a hot and steamy moment, wouldn't you say? So warm and wet. So wet and warm. I bet you guys... Okay. All over her, didn't you? Oh, man. Not gonna talk, huh? Sure, I get it. Well, whatever. Unlike you, I have absolutely no interest in late-night bath scenes. Because I like to maintain a healthy life of observation, far away from X-rated exploits. Oh, so is that why there's no surveillance cameras in the bathhouse?
Wow.
Bullseye. Or maybe it's because the lens gets all fogged up, and you can't see anything anyway. Sounds like that's the bullseye to me.
You need something?
Anyway, you went to all that trouble to get me out here? Now what do you want? Oh, well, there's just something I want to confirm with you.
What?
Whether I'm a mademoiselle or a dude fella?
Actually,
But in the Bear Kingdom, there is no male or female. Actually there is.
What?
Seriously?
my entire
Then what am I?
existence. This is kind of depressing.
That's enough. I'll get stuck if I think about it too much. So, what did you want to ask me? Well, you told us earlier that your precious had been stolen. What's this precious of yours?
What are you thinking?
Listen, I'm sure this is a silly question. No way it's possible and all, but is that seriously why you dragged me out here to is that seriously what you dragged me out here to ask me?
Unbelievable.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be 10 megaton freaking kidding me. You're not gonna ask something useful, like how to get the best honey, or urine breeding tips? This is just crazy. Are all prepubescent boys as nutty as you?
What the heck?
God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It's a key. And blink. That's it. What was the second thing? It's a blank, stupid. A secret. Fill it in yourself. Making me trudge all the way out here for that? I'd like to see what's going on in that brain of yours. And the next time you summon me for something so stupid, I'll open up your skull to find out. Dropping more than a few swear words, Monokuma stormed out. Whew. I hope I kept him distracted long enough. Now all I can do is wait and hope Kyoko makes it back fine. No, she'll be fine. It's Kyoko after all. I'm sure she'll be fine, right? I went back to my room and lied down, doing my best to unsettle my nerves and get back to sleep.
Monokuma Theater, brought to you by Spike Toonsoft Company Limited.
What the fuck? Sakura's Revenge is the game you've all been waiting for. Unfortunately, development has been cancelled. Of course, if... this super stylish, super fashionable game was canceled during development.
Then you guys
Oh,
have to
fuck.
recommend it to your friends, too!
Went way too fast. It's because I accidentally held on the button.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m., and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
My body feels so heavy this morning. It must be because I was up so late last night. Anyway, I need to get to the dining hall. I don't think Makoto's showered once this whole time here. Or like done any sort of laundry or changed clothes.
What?
You're 1 minute late, Makoto. How do you explain this? Sorry, I'm not feeling great today.
What's your problem?
You really think a tired excuse like that is gonna work? Huh? Are you allowed to talk again? I don't recall giving you permission. I just thought, I mean, since a day has passed, it had maybe reset? Sorry, please don't hate me. Whatever punishment it is, I'll accept it. I'll hang a sign on my neck that says bad girl. I'll clean your room with my toothbrush. If you stop making disgusting comments like that, maybe I can forgive you. Thank you. I won't make any more disgusting comments, I promise. If I do that, you can stuff my mouth full of trash. As long as it's you, no one else, I don't mind. It's no use. She's disgusting to the bone.
So,
Anyway, where's Kyoko? I haven't seen her this morning.
Could it be?
Not cool. This is worse than being late for lunch. No, being late for lunch, for a date, for your wedding, for anything. Maybe she's mad about what happened yesterday and she's not gonna show up anymore. I can't tell the others why Kyoko might not be here. The best thing to do right now is just to keep
Very
quiet.
strange.
Whatever her reason, I'm curious to know what she is doing. I know she's not in her room, so...
You know?
Oh yeah, you still have her key, right?
What's this?
Ah! Are you looking for a Miss Kuragiri?
What? What?
Huh? What do you want now? I'm right? You're wondering where Miss Kuragiri is, right? Do you know where she is? Well, it's hard to say. Huh? You don't know either?
What?
It's because he doesn't know. Then why? It's because he doesn't know. That's why he's here. To try and prod us for information. Hey! Don't you hate it when someone asks someone what their favorite movie is? And they say some indie bullcrap?
this is very
I
suspicious.
feel like I'm getting whiplash the way he changes subjects like that. Thank goodness. It looks like Monokuma really doesn't notice. Didn't notice. So I guess our plan went off just fine last night. Which could mean
Hey,
maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Could she have been right about that?
Hey!
So, I was right. You're looking for Miss Kuragiri. Any idea where she might have gone? We have no idea.
What the heck?
And even if we did know, we wouldn't tell you.
What the heck?
For serious. I see. Well, fine. Whatever. I don't care. I don't even care anymore. Sayonara, suckers! As soon as he was gone, we all glanced around at each other. So, what was that just now? Does that mean Monokuma doesn't know where she is either? It would seem that way.
You know?
Where the heck could she have gone? Don't you think we should all go look for her? And how would you suggest we approach that task? Even Monokuma can't seem to locate her.
Very suspicious.
Yeah, and he can... How can he not know where she is?
Yeah, totally.
So strange. Kyoko must have used that key to sneak into some unknown part of the school. But somewhere even Monokuma wouldn't notice? Where could it be? We spent the rest of breakfast talking about where Kyoko could have gone. Afterwards, we returned to our rooms. Free time? Whew. Breakfast didn't help me feel any more upbeat, that's for sure. Oof. I feel like this is more... Oh, sorry. I feel like this is more than just me staying up late last night. You know, I feel like I should go talk to people, but I kind of just don't want to. Go talk to Byakuya, see what that bitch gotta say, and then if we have another free time, we'll just sleep that one. I want to get to the fucking murder, baby.
What?
What? Did you need something?
That's fine.
Fine. I don't mind allowing you to indulge in my attention. I hope you appreciate this. Oh shit. Oh, oh god. Oh no. Oh, that's why I remembered it. Because I have his jacket. Normally I wouldn't expect something. Normally I would expect something a little nicer, but
That's fine.
you get an F+. You pass just barely. Get the impression that he liked it. That's good.
So, in other words,
Just to be clear, being the ultimate affluent progeny is only one of my many talents. Some people think I rely on the care and protection of the Togonomi name. Huh? Is this monologue or something? But I don't rely on my family. Rather, I am my family's savior. The Togami Corporation reaches across the world. True. But I will take us to even greater heights. It is expected of me, naturally. It is expected of me, naturally. After all, even my own family has recognized my ultimate superiority. In other words, even among the Togami family, I am the chosen among the chosen. So much confidence.
naturally.
And that confidence is justified. I assure you. It comes from the battles I've fought and won. Battles? I am personally worth over $4 billion. Separate from my Togami family assets. How the heck did you make that much money?
In other words,
The stock market. I buy and sell shares and assets based on market trends, all within a single day.
yes,
Surely even someone as simple-minded as you has heard of this technique. So he buys and sells stuff. It's day trading, right? You're talking about day trading, right? Huh. And you were able to make $4 billion doing that?
that's right.
Well, I first started doing it to keep myself occupied. And before I knew it, there it was. It's really not a big deal. I'd say it's a super big deal. But, wait, are high schoolers even allowed to buy stocks and stuff?
Don't make me repeat myself.
I'm Byakuya Togami. Is that meant to be an explanation? $4 billion is nothing to the Togami Corporation, but for personal use, it's not bad. So now you understand, right? I'm not merely the child of modern day nobility. You know, Byakuya, maybe you should start by calling yourself the ultimate day trader. Oh, I don't do that anymore. It was too simple, so I got bored of it pretty quickly. Jeez, do you realize how insulting that sounds to the rest of us? Of course, that's how I feel about anything I do. Frankly, life is too easy. It's only natural for me to do whatever it is I want in this world. Man, he really is confident. We're like worlds apart, galaxies apart. Feeling even worse than I did this morning. Body feels like lead, and now I'm getting chills. This is bad. I think I might be getting sick. Yeah, he sounds like he just wants to go take a nap. You're getting sick. You don't need to be going out with friends. I'm getting the chills. I feel kind of dizzy. I can't help it. I need sleep. Nighttime wasn't for a while, but I felt like my body had reached its limit. As I dropped onto the bed, it felt like as if I was falling into a bottomless pit. I was unconscious before my bed hit my head, before my head hit the pillow. I'm a stupid motherfucker. Well, that's not completely true. Quite true. I didn't pass out completely. It was more like my consciousness went dim. I weaved back and forth between sleep and wakefulness, which is all to say. He's even sleeping in all of his clothes. I was restless. Yeah. At some point, I found myself wandering through a strange dream. And within that dream, a voice echoed across the walls of my mind.
I understand.
That voice, it's so familiar. It's your voice.
Understand.
It's me.
I understand. I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
Huh? What am I trying to say?
Who This is all for hope. And that's why I have to stay. I have to stay here. My dream just now. What? So strange. Huh?
Is she there? Oh, fuck me.
Kyoko? What did you say?
What the fuck is happening right now? Every day is peaceful. Every day is joyful. Happy days from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. Wishing only for those unchanging, unending happy days. Days of boredom repeating forever and ever. No abnormalities as far as the eye can see. Life without the tiniest speck of abnormality.
If the world were like that, I'd consider that pretty damn abnormal.
I guess.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Get ready to...
Ugh. It took longer than usual for me to open my eyes. I let out a deep sigh to bring myself up to the rest of the world. The chills, the aches, the unfathomable lethargy. I think that's... Like, I know lethargic, and I think that's lethargy. I don't even know. Lethargy, I'm gonna say. They all disappeared in the night. All that was left was me, drenched in sweat. It wasn't just because of whatever bug I'd caught either. It was also the dream I had. What the hell was that? I mean, was it even really a dream? I was desperate to recall it. I scrambled to grab onto fragments of the dream and reel them up from the depths of my memory. That's right, I remember last night. I came down with a fever and couldn't quite get to sleep. And I heard a voice I didn't really understand. And then... all of a sudden I was awake. And there was a strange person standing next to me, next to my bed, wearing a mask, and they were holding a knife. I wanna say I fought them off, but I don't actually remember. I feel like my mind had been detached from my body, burning up with the fever. I was somewhere far away, watching my body move on its own, and because of that, I don't really remember what happened. But still, I feel like I resisted them desperately and feverishly. After that, things go black again, and the next thing I remember, Kyoko was there, but what would she be doing in my room? What a strange dream. No, was it really a dream? How could I possibly find out either way? The drawer! The knife! It's empty. There's nothing inside. Wait, nothing inside. That's strange. Because it definitely wasn't before. I'm positive I put the knife I got from Toko in there. Wait, that means... the knife they told me to keep safe. I knew it. I just had a feeling. It wasn't a dream after all. But if that's true, this all makes less sense. Why would someone have wanted to attack me? And who was that behind the mask? And why was Kyoko? What the hell is going on? Well, I don't think I'm gonna figure it out on my own. I should head to the dining hall. Then I could talk to everyone else about it.
Hey, Makoto.
Ah, Makoto. Yep, that's Makoto. Sure, the sky is blue. Why am I doing Monokuma's voice? Hey, Hina. You really had me worried, you know? What happened to you last night? What happened to you last night? Worried?
'Cause, I mean...
Yeah, right after nighttime hit, we all went to get you. You were hammering away at your doorbell, but you never answered. We thought maybe you'd been, you know... I mean, not that that actually happened. I mean, nobody here would want to, you know. So anyway, what were you doing? I didn't feel good, so I went right to bed. I had no idea you guys even showed up. But why did you come to get me? Did something happen? Well, lots of stuff, actually. I'm not sure I can really explain.
Okay.
Let's meet up with everyone else. Then they can tell you all about it. Everyone else. So, is everyone else waiting somewhere else or something?
That's right.
Oh, yeah. We all stayed up the whole night. The whole night? I lost at rock, paper, scissors, so I had to come get breakfast for everyone.
Okay.
So you just got here in time. Come on, help me carry it. Okay, sure. Everyone's in the gym. Hurry up, I'll meet you there. The gym? Why is everyone in the gym? And the entire night? What the fuck is going on, man? I'm completely lost. Let's do it. Hey. Yep. Ah, there he is.
Huh? Oh, hey, Makoto.
This is worse than being late for your wedding. The birth of your son, your own funeral all at once.
What?
Jeez, just show up now, like it's no big deal. You made us stay up all night while you slept like a baby in your bed. Just like Hina said, everyone was there, besides Kyoko. And then I noticed, oof, they all formed a circle around something. And as soon as I saw what that something was, what the hell? Before I could catch myself, I cried out. Spread out in front of them were the remains of a Monokuma.
But what are you doing?
What does it look like? We're dismantling it to see what makes it tick.
Dismantling? But I mean, that's Monokuma you're messing with, right?
Yeah, that's right.
She's not even phased.
Relax. There's no danger. You say that, but what is this? What are you guys doing? Seriously, what are you thinking? How can you say tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous?
Hey, come on.
Well, I guess I'll handle this. I'll explain what's going on, Makoto, because that's how much I like you. Byakuya found this little fella laying around, then we tore it apart. That doesn't explain anything.
What?
Just before we went to bed last night, I came to the gym to try and talk to Monokuma. I wanted to see if he had any new information about Kyoko's disappearance. And I found him here, just like normal. However, when I found him, he was no more than a regular toy. He didn't react, didn't say a word. You're saying he wasn't moving at all? I was waiting there until nighttime officially began. But still, Monokuma laid there motionless. I gathered everyone up as quickly as possible so they could take a look. And then, he still didn't make a move. So I immediately initiated the disassembly process. It was Master's stroke of genius. I had a chance to find out what made Monokuma tick. One thing we discovered is that he's quite the sophisticated machine. It's leagues beyond any remote control toy. Anyone who has enough free time to invest in something like that anyways. But besides that, what I'm wondering is, why did it stop moving all of a sudden? I thought maybe he malfunctioned. But we didn't find any cause as we were taking him apart. So if he didn't break down,
in other words,
then maybe something happened to his puppeteer, the mastermind, something unexpected. I couldn't imagine any other possibility. Something unexpected. They were probably so scared of Master, they ran away in terror. Or maybe they got sick or something? But Monokuma made his announcement this morning, right? Who was that, if not the mastermind? Oh, I'm sure it's a recording. Set to a timer and plays as necessary. That's true. He says the exact same thing every day, right? Hey, guys. I don't think now is a good time for a light conversation. I just found something. What is that? It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure.
What?
A bomb? That's super bad. We need to get rid of it. Roger that. Apparently it's a motion sensor. Any sudden movements and it goes off.
What?
A motion sensor? For serious? And I'm starting to get all shaky.
Just a second.
Hey, get it together. You're a man, aren't you? I'm fine. I'm totally fine. You're so not fine. You're all, Oh, I probably should have mentioned the motion sensor is turned off right now. Jeez, don't scare me like that. God, you're like the most spineless worm of the century.
Don't be mean.
Hey, come on. The century's just getting started. Don't call the race already. Whatever, just hurry up and put the bomb down. He's hanging onto it isn't gonna do anyone any good. Yeah, good call.
Well?
Okay, so it's down. Everything else is all good. Hiro put the bomb down. but it wasn't my main concern at that point. My eyes were glued on Monokuma's remains. He just stopped moving all of a sudden. Was it really because something happened to the mastermind that they weren't expecting? But what could that have been? When I thought about it, maybe it was Kyoko, the person you were helping. I couldn't help but think back to the night before, being attacked by that masked figure.
Just a second.
Hey, Makoto? Huh?
Hey.
Don't us. Did you hear a thing we just said? Huh? So that's a no? What are you, some kind of dead brain farm animal? Sorry. We were saying, since we're done dismantling Monokuma, what should we do now? And we've decided to continue our offensive assault.
It's all clear now.
To try to uncover the mastermind's true identity, we're gonna break into the headmaster's room. Really?
Naturally.
Since the mastermind apparently appears to have stopped all activity, now's our chance, wouldn't you agree? But if the mastermind comes back while we're in there...
What?
If you're scared, you're welcome to stay here by yourself. Or go live in the chicken coop with the other chickens. You could be chicken number 6.
Such ignorance.
This is a battle, a fight to the death between us and the mastermind. We don't have time to deliberate.
But
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to have to kill each other or anyone else, but we have a chance now.
Come on.
So, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna run away, or are you gonna fight? You're right, I'll go with you.
It's all clear now.
Okay then, we're going to break into the headmaster's room. Everything comes down to this moment. Anything can happen, so prepare yourself. I'll follow you anywhere, master, to the ends of the earth. Sakura, if you can hear me, lend me your strength.
How about that?
I could do this. I'm a man, and I could do this. I've got the will of an entire universe at my side. We each found determination in our own ways, and we were ready. We left the gym. Our target was the headmaster's room on the 4th floor of the school. It's locked, as expected. So what are you gonna do?
What?
Isn't it obvious? We're gonna tear off this door. We're going to tear this door off its hinges. Wait, but the rule says we've seen that the mastermind isn't watching us. These don't matter anymore. Those don't matter anymore. But Monokuma said if the mastermind did show up while we were in there,
So in other words,
then we'll just have to finish our business before that can happen.
Hey.
Okay, sure, but
what?
we've come this far. We can't back down now. We agreed this is what we have to do, so we have to do it. So beautiful.
I mean...
For serious.
what the heck?
We don't have any choice. We're desperate.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's rip down this door.
Actually...
Okay, but how are we gonna do that? It looks pretty sturdy. Then we'll need something sturdy of our own. Oh, what are you... Oh... The thing in the tool shed.
Oh, so
Oh yeah, the pickaxe.
I see.
Interesting. That could very well be exactly what we need. Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock. So it's probably 9 on the dot
It's
now.
all clear now.
Okay. Go get the pickaxe and get back here by 9:01.
What?
That's straight up unreasonable. By myself?
Naturally.
Surely you'd like me to have surely you like to have your me time once in a while, right? Well, if it's you and me time, Master, then yeah.
What?
You know how much time it took you to say that? 10 seconds. Take too long and I'll erase your existence from my consciousness. Not acceptable! With that, Toko ran off, loud as a herd of rabid elephants.
Hey.
For serious, though, are you gonna knock this door down? No problem is solved by running away. Find your stones and be a man. He's right. We can't move forward by always avoiding danger.
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
We know the danger, but if the risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? Even if it's dangerous, we have to overcome the challenges in front of us. Maybe, but I'm still super stressed. I'm so tense I could hardly talk. I'm all flabusted, no? I'm totally flabag. Flap stamp.
What?
Fab sauce?
What?
Gross. Where the hell did you come from? Wait, Genocide Jill. Where'd you come from?
Called for me and so I appeared.
Hello? It's the wondrous, most murder fiend here to greet you with a razor-sharp smile.
Come on.
What about the pickaxe? Where is it? I was surprised to pick... I was supposed to pick up a pickaxe? No, you seeping imbecile. The pickaxe. Seeping imbecile? Oh, master, you wounded me with your executive level barbs. Bushwash. Here comes the nosebleed. Seriously, though, did you really forget the pickaxe?
Give it a rest.
Omega-3 fatty acids. That's what you need. Great for the old memory factory. But I think we already established that their memory doesn't carry over when they switch.
Not possible.
This is the level of uselessness I find difficult to tolerate.
Yes.
Ah, yes, the light bulb just went on.
I see.
That's why I went to the garden, right? I was supposed to pick up a pickaxe? Alright. We've solved one mystery. Then that leaves just one more mystery left. One more mystery. Yep.
Have you reached that certain age?
Now, we just need to figure out the identity of Object X.
So,
Now, what are you talking about? You already forget what we were talking about. You're like missing out on a
You've
life.
gotta be kidding.
I'm not missing out on life. No, in fact, I found one in the garden. What? What did you find?
You SOB.
Did you hear me? I said corpse. A corpse?
Yep.
That's right. I found a corpse in the garden. You found a corpse in the garden?
What did you say?
Well then, before we enter the headmaster's room, it would appear we have something else to look into.
Come on.
We're going to the garden. Okay. As soon as we entered the garden, I saw it. I didn't want to, but... I saw someone laying on the ground with a mask covering their face. And there was a knife buried in their stomach. Up to the hilt. What the? Are they really dead? For sure, but... Who is that?
Danganronpa.
It can't be Kyoko. She's not dead, right? Just to make things clear. Last night I was attacked by someone wearing a mask. And whoever that was, now they're... I don't know why, but now they're lying dead in front of me. I told you there was a corpse hanging out here.
No way.
Are they really dead? Is this really a dead body?
What?
I need to begin looking around right away. However, be ever so careful. There's no telling what you might find. We need to find out who this is, but there's no way to tell with that mask covering their face. with the white cloak. It looks like her boots. No. The white coat. And the white coat they're wearing makes it impossible to tell anything about the body itself. The victim is a total mystery. And one thing I do know is that whoever this is, they attacked me last night in my room. But why? How did they wind up dead in here? The heart isn't beating. They're not breathing. All signs of life have come to a complete stop. Thanks to the knife that's been driven into their stomach, the clothes are stained a bright red. It appears the bleeding has stopped, but the blood that's there is still wet. Be careful. Be careful you don't touch it and get some on you. How can you be so calm at a time like this? Who is that? Their face and body are all hidden, so I have no clue. I'm pretty sure it's a girl at least. Huh? How can you tell?
Well,
I think I see the outline of her chest. And just the general shape of the body. Yeah, the more I look at it, the more I'm sure it's a girl. Really? Then could it be... Excuse me. Okay then. Yes! Let's tear the mask clean off.
Come on.
Wait, don't. But by the time he called out, it was already too late. Toko's hand shot outward towards the mask, and in that instant, there was a blinding light and a deafening roar. The body blew up. It 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 blew up. My vision started to darken. I prepared to pass out, but
Come
then...
on.
Hurry up and put out the fire. As my consciousness attempted to float away, that voice reached up and pulled me back to earth. Someone pressed something into my hand. It was a bucket of water. Come on. Dump the water on it. Okay. The upper left half of the body was on fire. I took aim and tossed water as hard as I could. Sploosh. Thankfully, it was enough to put out the fire. It died down, leaving behind only the unpleasant smell of burning. I guess that took care of it. But what the hell happened, man? It exploded.
What did you say?
I had a bad feeling about the body, but I never imagined it would explode. And now the body...
What?
It's burnt to a crisp. Like, that's beyond well done, man. Don't compare it to a steak. Don't compare it to a steak. I'll never be able to eat steak again. But now the body's charred. I really have no idea. How are we gonna find out who it was? Who isn't here right now? Huh?
What?
If we consider who's not here, that will quickly narrow down who it must be. There's only one person missing. It's Kyoko. Kyoko? Then that dead body is Kyoko? No, that can't be right. Calm down. I didn't say it was Kyoko. But, I mean, who else? There is one other person.
In other words,
The mastermind. What?
What?
The mastermind?
What the heck?
Come on, there's no way. The mastermind got charbroiled? Get serious. I agree. Normally the idea wouldn't be worth considering. But I have no reason to believe it may be true. The mastermind being dead would explain that other matter, wouldn't it? Monokuma can hardly move around if its master is dead, right? But that corpse is a girl, right? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, remember what Alter Ego said. So, the same person may very well be the mastermind who planned this all out. And according to the file, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now.
What the heck?
He said the mastermind's some middle-aged dude, right? Which the corpse obviously isn't. Then, could that mean the mastermind isn't the headmaster? Is that the teenage girl Kyoko told me about? The ultimate despair? Huh? Murukuro Ikusaba, the 16th Hope student at Hope's Academy. What are you talking about? The other day, Kyoko confided in me. What? Confided in me. To me. She said there was a 16th student here in the school.
What?
I think you better tell us everything you know. Well, all Kyoko told me was...
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
The 16th student, the one they call. Watch out.
This
for
is like
her.
the 5th time we've seen this. Holy shit. It sounded like Kyoko thinks Murukuro Ikusaba is the mastermind. No. Okay. This is also like the 5th time we've
I
read that.
see.
There's another student here, and it's a female. That would match the body's characteristics.
So,
And that phrase, the ultimate despair. It sounds super mastermindy, doesn't it?
Could it be?
Okay, so the mastermind is this girl, Makuro, and she's a student here, and she's the ultimate despair. But if she's been hiding here in the school like some teenage Bigfoot, how did she wind up burnt to a crisp?
What the heck?
None of this makes any sense, to just suddenly show up and then die. I think we better take a closer look at the body. Then maybe some clues to help us figure out exactly who it is. Hey, wait!
What?
What? Aren't we forgetting something? You know, Toko?
What? What?
Oh yeah, she totally got blown up. Forgot about her. I'm sure the explosion vaporized her. She survived! Oh, she survived. What just happened, Master?
Stop talking.
You declared for the whole world to hear that you'll never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen. Oh, then I don't mind breathing in the carbon dioxide you exhale. That'd be enough for me to live.
What the heck?
This is the strangest back and forth I've ever seen. Right now I have to focus on the body. Well, I don't want to focus on the body. I should take a close look at the body one more time.
so,
Watch yourself, Makoto. She may be dead, but she's still a girl. Don't worry, I don't plan on feeling her up. I'm not Kyoko after all. There's something next to the body. It's a key. Is this what Kyoko took from Monokuma? No, it was a completely different looking key.
So,
That's right. Excuse me. That's right. The key she stole was shaped like Monokuma. This isn't anything like that. Then this key is...
What?
What is it? Did you find something? Yeah, this was on the ground near the body. I've never seen this key before. Could it possibly go to... So even you don't know what that... So even you don't know then? Makoto, I'm gonna give you a very important task.
I see.
The key might give you access to certain areas we thought were locked. You mean
So in other words...
the biolab, the data center, the headmaster's room, the dorm rooms on floor 2? It's all in your hands. Oh my god, dude, that voice crack. So, I'm your errand boy now. Excuse me. Holy shit, what is happening in this game right now? This is crazy. Oh, I still wanted to check out that red thing that was by her fucking feet. Biolab is definitely locked before. Okay, let's give this a shot. When I went to insert the key I found in the garden into the keyhole, the key isn't close to fitting. which means the key doesn't go to this room. Tartar sauce. I mean, it is a USB. The logical thing is that it's the data center key. The door to the data center is definitely locked before. Okay, let's give this a shot. When I went to insert the key I found in the garden into the keyhole. Click. It fits! Then, this is the key to the data center. I managed to unlock the data center. I guess all that running around paid off. I have to go tell everyone else. I immediately headed back to the garden. So, you're back. How did it go? I found out which room the key goes to. It's the data center down on the 4th floor.
Huh?
Then we can get in the data center now?
I see.
Interesting. But why did the now deceased have that key on them? I suppose we'll just have to go to the data center and find out. Yeah, I think you're right. Here we are. Looks like the door is still unlocked. Hey, so when you open the door, there's not gonna be another huge kaboom like before, right? You're asking that question now? Don't worry, we have Makoto. Huh?
In other words,
It's in your hands. Again? It means I trust you. That's an absolute lie. I'm just being used. I reached out and put my hand on the door. I closed my eyes and tried to clear my mind. With a silent prayer, I slowly opened the door. Sorry about that. Nothing happened. After making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened the door. In any word, the room was strange. I mean, all the rooms up till now were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. It wasn't a surface fear like the rest of the school. Here, the fear was lurking beneath the surface. The room was filled with that kind of dread. What? Hey, that's... Hiro extended a trembling hand and pointed. Look at all those monitors on the wall. Oh, they look like... Look what they're showing. Each monitor displayed each section of the school. The dorms, the classrooms, every part of the school was covered. This is...
What?
It's the direct feed from every single surveillance camera. All the cameras in the school feed back into this room, and then they're displayed on these displayed here on these monitors.
So that's it.
So the sole purpose of this room is to watch us. To watch us? Then this room is...
It's all clear now.
The Mastermind's private room, without a doubt. The Mastermind's room? I guess that makes sense. So the Mastermind was here, watching us. Then I think this settles it. The body in the garden? If they had the key to this room, it can only mean one thing. That body, that's the body of Murukuro Ikusabe. And she was the Mastermind. Then the Mastermind is dead? Like, really? It would seem so. What? For serious? It's too bad they had to go and die before Master could kill them himself. Could that really be true? Does that mean it's all over? Because, I mean, that body... Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die a natural death. So who was it that? But if the Mastermind really is dead, that means we can finally get out of this hellhole. We gotta hurry up and find the exit. Come on. No, we have to check this area thoroughly first. Huh? But what about the exit? If the mastermind truly is dead, we can leave whenever we decide. But right now, we need to find out why the mastermind set this life or death game up in the first place. And I'm bothered by the fact that the mastermind was obviously murdered.
What?
Murdered? So you think so too, huh?
Naturally.
Naturally. The state of the corpse makes it plain as day. There's absolutely no doubt. The mastermind was murdered.
But
Why? Why has it got to be that way? I mean, who could have done it?
Such ignorance.
That's exactly why I said we need to investigate the purpose and identity of the mastermind.
I'm telling
Now,
you.
do you understand, you useless insect? You're banned from talking to the master ever again. The mastermind's purpose and why they were killed. This room may very well hold the answer to all those questions. After all, the mastermind must have spent who knows how many hours in here. Okay then, let us begin our search. It is time to uncover the identity of the mastermind. There's a bunch of computers all lined up. They look like high-performance PCs, nothing like an ancient laptop Alter Ego was on. They're all on, but they seem to be locked. So what? We can't do anything? Just use your fighting spirit to force your way in. What century are you from? The mastermind must have been using these monitors for network. An alter ego. You may well be right about that.
What?
But there's no point in thinking about it now. You're right. There's a ridiculous number of monitors here. And the mastermind's been using them all to spy on us. As long as I have this, huh? Let's go, master. Let's it's like a feast for the eyes. How much is a monthly membership? What the fuck? I don't even understand what just happened. There's nothing showing up on this one. Hey, look, next to that TV. Isn't that a TV antenna?
how about that?
It is. It's just like the one my grandma uses. It's totally one of those high def antennas. Wait, so if we hook up that antenna, we could watch TV? Huh? Do you say TV?
You know?
Well. Saturday morning Hina's here. Huh? Are you talking about me?
Okay.
Anyway, if we can watch TV, let's do it. Come on.
You know?
You're all starved for information from the outside world, huh? All right. Let me work my magic. And you'll be quantum leaping your way into TV land before you know it. I mean, I get the reference, but what's he talking about? This door's kind of creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma on it. What could be inside? No luck. It's locked, huh? What if you use the key that opened this room? Let's give it a try, just in case. Nope, no good. It won't even fit in the keyhole. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. That mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's gonna happen to us. Yeah, I guess you're right. I can't stop thinking about the door with Monokuma's picture on it. But worrying about it isn't going to do me any good. Hina's right. The mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore.
You know? Huh?
Oh? What's wrong? Good news for all of you Saturday morning kiddies out there. I think I got the TV working. Really? Now all we gotta do is switch it
What?
on. then do it. Friggin' idiot mastermind. All you guys need to cut from your regrets, cut free from your regrets of the outside world.
Heck?
And then you were sitting here watching TV this whole time? They really thought they could get away with it?
Huh?
Huh? Huh? This is... It's a feed coming from the surveillance camera. It's a feed coming from the surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't
What
it?
the heck?
Huh? That's weird.
Come on.
Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
That's really weird, huh? You're weird. Weird in every way possible. Not just weird, super weird. But this TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. So how is it showing the camera feed?
Well...
Did you change the channel? Oh, good idea. Let's give that a try. Hero went through each channel one by one. But every channel, it was just us. It was a live feed of us standing there in the data center.
What the heck?
So I feel like that kind of confirms my theory a little bit, that it's all like being recorded for like an audience and people are watching it, whether it's, maybe it's not the entire world, but like an elite group of billionaire people that like watching weird shit. So I don't know. Is it broken or something?
Could it be?
No, there must be some kind of trick to it. Some weird setup. A trick? What kind of trick?
Actually.
I'm not sure, but... Huh? What?
Huh?
Huh?
What?
Been a while, you friggin' bastards! Monokuma, how... You're supposed to be dead. Me? Dead? Don't be friggin' stupid.
What?
Hey, you're acting kinda strange. Something seems different.
Of course.
Of course, I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already. Not even. It's been like half a day at most. How are you alive again? Oh, yeah. That's it. The look on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see. The moment when you went from hope to despair. Don't tell me you've been pretending to be dead, all for this moment. Why would I dare pretend to be dead? You're the ones who pretended to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now.
Well now.
And that's that.
Shing!
Well, it's almost time to cut off your past, so full of hope. Oh wait, it's almost time to cut off your past so full of hope and begin to despair at the future ahead of you. I want you to all have way more fun in this killing game. You can't be serious. We have to keep going?
Let me out
No,
of here.
we were supposed to be getting out of here. Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here?
Unbelievable.
How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides,
Yep.
this life isn't all that bad, you know? I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life no matter where you are. Are you serious? This place is the worst. I mean, if it's the worst, that mean you're in despair.
Well now.
Phew. I'm pooped from all the laughing. I guess I'll just get to the point now. The point. You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed. That TV is an essential part of your school life here.
What?
I knew it was hiding some kind of secret.
The heck?
But I connected the antenna. So why is it just showing us the surveillance feed? Look at how attentive they are now. Well then, I'm gonna let you in on a blood-gushing secret and tell you about it. The TV is absolutely, without a doubt, displaying the signal coming from the antenna. Huh? But what does that mean? It's displaying the signal, but it's just us standing here.
Unbelievable.
Ugh, You're so stupid. Don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you.
Chills! Kills!
This killing game is being broadcasted live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. What?
Extreme!
This killing game is being broadcasted live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. It doesn't matter how many times he says it. I don't know what it's supposed to mean. I mean, even if I understand the words, I'm not sure I understand the deeper meaning.
Huh?
What? Broadcasted live to the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this?
But that's...
It can't be. Have we taken over the airwaves somehow?
Oh,
The camera feed is being broadcasted? No way, that's impossible. That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system. You know that? All you need is one weird trick that I found. And hijacking the airwaves is easy mode. Are you being serious right now?
Of course!
Of course! I heard a kind of crackling. The sound was coming from my own mind, like a boat tossing in the ocean. My mind had begun to creak and groan.
Hey,
Everything has a meaning, you know? All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mystery, even me luring you here right now. Why would I do any of that without any reason? It was all for my captive audience, to show them true despair, like they'd never seen it before. I became the director of a despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show, the best in despair entertainment.
What are you saying?
You're lying. If this was on TV, the police and everyone else would be going crazy. Yeah. There's no way you wouldn't have tried and there's no way they wouldn't have tried to come and rescue us.
Actually...
What if they already did? Huh?
Yes, indeed!
But then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at their TV and try to warn you, but who would actually come here to help? Do you think that's possible? I don't really personally, though. So whatever.
This can't be.
But to take control of all communications like that, you need to be an astronomical amount of resources. Yup. So, how could things have come this far? Well, that's a secret. There's something you all need to remember to do first, remember?
Of course!
Yeah, duh. There's a little business of...
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Huh?
Huh?
Class trial? Do you mean...
It's the Monokuma file!
Everyone give it your all. Give it all you've got, okay?
Heart-pounding
Okay.
excitement!
Things are gonna get pretty crazy from here on out. You're in for a heck of a ride.
can't wait.
I
I
can't
can't
wait.
wait.
I can't wait. And then he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible. The truth hopelessly out of reach. And all we were left with was despair. And we stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. I couldn't think. I took everything it took everything I had just to keep my mind, keep myself standing upright. I don't understand any of this. What's despair entertainment? And how is he still alive?
I'm sick of this.
I totally thought finally we could get out of here. And plus, what did he say about a class trial?
Stop talking.
Well, that part's obvious. The class trial is the class trial. What it means is that at this point, we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko. What?
What the heck?
What are you talking about? I thought Murukura Ikusabe was the one who died. The victim was female, right? Kyoko fills the description. And if Monokuma is still alive and active, that means the mastermind, Murakuko Izuba, isn't dead. So naturally, the body can't belong to her, so it must be Kyoko. There is no other possibility. The body is Kyoko's. The body is Kyoko's. Kyoko's been murdered? No, it's not possible. Because I don't know anything about her yet. I don't even know who she really is. To have it end like this. I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it. Whether you believe it or not, it doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. Myself. Anyway, we better begin. But if we're gonna have a class trial, then that means the killer...
That's right.
Correct. It must be someone participating in our school life. Wait, so you're saying one of us killed Kyoko? Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying, no. But you just said...
Stop talking.
I don't have time to explain now. Those are irrefutable mountain of issues I need to confirm. So, I'm gonna begin my research. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. That is how this game works, after all. Well, I better start checking out the Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. Damn, this music. The victim has been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The head was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. So even the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. The unidentified body, could it really be Kyoko? Or... I have no choice, but I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth myself. No matter what, I have to find out what happened, or we're all dead. I need to go back to the scene of the crime, back to the garden. Okay, it's time to get started. I need to check anywhere that might be important, from one end to the other. I just need to do it. I just need to do what I always do. Alright, that's where we're going to end it for this one. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll wait. Okay, that scared me for a second. I was just like, has it not been recording audio volume? But then audio's... Okay, I'm just stupid. Forget about it. Alright, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.